Welcome to the Transparent FX Academy. I'm Nick and I'm a top author trading with over 190k reputation points. In this video, I will be speaking about EURUSD. Now, as usual, to keep the video as educational as possible, first I will be covering the technical aspect for this market. Then we will be moving to the order flow by looking at the commitment of traders, so the COT data, which is essentially what the big players in the market are doing and how they're moving and shifting their orders. And by the end of the video, by using a combination of these two different types of analysis, we will try to understand where we have the highest probabilities for the next potential move here for this pair. So this is definitely a video you do not want to miss. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. This is the place to be for high quality free trading education. Now, without further ado, let's jump straight onto the charts. Now, starting here from the monthly time frame, what we can see is that at the moment we have a market which is testing a quite strong historical monthly support and demand area. What we can see, in fact, is that from here, all these previous rejections to the upside have been created. So every time that the market tested its zone, it reacted to the area quite aggressively, creating these massive rejections to the upside. And at the moment, the market is testing again the same level from which there is again a good probability of seeing yet another rejection to the upside away from this level. So here in the monthly, everything seems quite bullish. We can also notice, if we look closely, that we just got a massive impulse to the downside, and now there is the start of this correction. Now, after an impulse, if you want to measure the correction, you have to take your Fibonacci from the high to the low of the impulse leg, and this shows us how we have a 0.32 retracement currently sitting exactly at this level, meaning that we have still a bit of bullish price action to be created before we can even face any kind of a resistance here when it comes to the retracements after this impulse candle. So there is definitely some room for more bullish price action away from that historical monthly support and demand if we look at this market from a monthly standpoint. Now, let's drop down on the weekly time frame and see what we have. Now, here on the weekly, clearly we have a downtrend. The market has been creating a series of lower lows and lower highs. The first lower low was here, another one here, another one here. And at the same time, the market has been creating a series of lower highs. At the moment, the nearest resistance would be, in fact, the previous lower high. So exactly this level here. So from a weekly standpoint, this is the resistance zone that the market would need to hit here in order to find the first strong supply and resistance. So again, also on the weekly, it seems like there is some room for more bullish price action. Now, dropping down on the daily time frame, what do we see? Now, here on the daily, I did speak about EURUSD just a few days ago after the market was clearly in a downtrend. I spoke about it when the market was here, and I explained all the reasons for which there was the possibility for the market to create this push to the upside. And then again, with the very last analysis, when the market was around this level, I explained all the reasons for which there was the possibility of seeing first the break to the upside, the retest of this level, and the rejection to the upside. And in fact, that is exactly what the market did. And by the way, I will link in the description this previous analysis, so you can go and check it out for more free education. But now that the market has created a break, retest, and continuation to the upside, what would I expect? Well, first of all, let's go and see what we have when it comes to the commitment of traders, so what the big players in the market are doing, and let's look at the data precisely for the euro. The first thing to keep in mind is that if we're looking at the data for the euro, we're actually already looking at EURUSD because all currencies on the spot are traded against the USD. And we can see how with the last reports, we went from minus 75.5 to minus 62.4k net positions. So clearly, institutions with the last reports have been moving aggressively back to the bullish side for the EURUSD, increasing their longs from 152k to 167k and decreasing their shorts from 232k to 230k from an institutional perspective. So let's keep all of this in mind and move back to the chart. And by the way, if you still haven't, make sure that you join my free Telegram channel, which you find linked in description, so you never miss new updates. Now back to the analysis. So in a situation like this, with this level currently holding as quite strong resistance, which is now getting broken to the upside essentially, what we have is a level of previous daily resistance from which all these previous rejections to the downside were created, which now that the market has broken it to the upside is turned support. So if the market will go and retest this level, there is the possibility to see more institutional longing of EURUSD, potentially pushing the price higher to the monthly and weekly levels that we have previously identified. So if the market would create this impulse and correction, what would I expect? Well, as usual, trading is reactive and not predictive. The monthly, weekly, and daily time frames combined with the COT data, those are the best time frames when it comes to the directional aspect of the market. However, when it comes to identifying early shifts in the trend of a market, the best time frames for that are the intraday time frames, so 4 hour and lower. Therefore, what I would expect is that if this market would shift from an intraday bearish to bullish market at that point, I wouldn't be surprised to see a potential rejection to the upside for the market to complete this daily impulse correction and impulse pattern to the upside. That definitely wouldn't surprise me. Now, all these general analysis, tutorials, and concepts that you see me speak about on my YouTube channel are really just the tip of the iceberg, because if you really want to learn more, I will definitely suggest that you go and check out the transparentfxtrading.com website, which you find also linked in description. Here, you will have the possibility to gain access to all my courses. So really complete courses that will guide you from the very basics of charting all the way up to more advanced concepts like building algorithmic trading strategies using quantitative finance tools like the quant analyzer to build portfolios of strategies, and a lot of really important and really interesting things that you need to know if you want to become a better trader. So this is something you really cannot afford to miss. You also have the possibility to gain access to the trading station software with the Telegram notifications integration, one-on-one mentoring directly with me, the COT data software that you often see me use on the YouTube channel, and you also have the possibility to integrate with gaining access to all my EAs, so my personal EAs, the ones that I have developed and that I trade on my own account, and also to have access to the trading show, which is essentially a live stream of all trades coming from my account directly on the Telegram channel as they are executed and managed. Here on the website, you will see that there is the complete presentation of all the EAs that I personally run. And if you continue to scroll down, you will see that you have the possibility to join and gain automatically access with the email and password that you will create during the checkout process. And there is also per time slot the special discount. So at the moment, there are 10 days before the next price increase. So I would really suggest that you go and check it out as soon as possible. The link is in description, and I will see you in it. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to drop a like and also let me know in the comments below any new pairs or topics that you would like me to cover in the next videos. And I will see you in my next breakdown.